Hello Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm here to do your reading for love and relationships, and this is for February 2018. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. Also check your moon and rising sign, as that can give you a lot of information as well. And if you'd like a personal reading, that would be one where I tune into your energy and your situation specifically. I would love to do that for you, so you can schedule that with me. I'll leave the information down below. So this month I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and that's written and illustrated by Kim Crayons. Also be using the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm also going to be pulling an additional advice card, and that is from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and that's by John Holland. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and get started, Gemini. I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards. This is a relationship reading. If you're not in a relationship at the time, you can still watch this reading. This side over here is going to represent you, Gemini, and your energy. This side over here is going to represent the other person. And by the other person, that can be your significant other, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. If you're not in a relationship, it could be your ex-partner, someone that you're just talking to, or someone you have a crush on. So basically, it's whoever you have in mind when you are watching this reading. All right. And then we're going to have two final cards here for the overall potential and the outcome of the situation. So at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So I'm feeling like you're usually a very intuitive sign, Gemini. But lately you've felt very confused. You may not have been using your intuition when it comes to love. And sometimes our emotions can overcloud our thinking. So there may have been some confusion here. We do have the moon there, so that often speaks of secrets or confusion. All right. You also have the Mother of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. All of these cards are in reverse, Gemini. I'm feeling like coming into this month, many of you have been through a breakup or a separation, or perhaps just a big fight in your relationship. There's a lot of unforgiveness here. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of difficulty. You could be dealing with a water sign, or this could be your energy, but you are overly emotional right now, or the person that you're dealing with is overly emotional, or it could be both of you. There's a lot of jealousy going on, I feel, a lot of resentment, just emotions running very deep. With the Seven of Swords reversed, there's been somebody caught in something they should not have been doing. Okay, so this is my cheating card, but when it's reversed, that means the person has been caught. So you may have caught your partner cheating, and that may have ended the relationship. The Ace of Cups, this is definitely a breakup for me. Could be a divorce, could be a separation. But all of the love and emotions that had once been there are gone. Okay. And then you have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is definitely heartache. And usually with this card, it means this has happened more than one time. This is betrayal, heartache, betrayal of trust, and just a lot of pain and suffering that came from this relationship. Okay. So we're going to see what else we have for you, Gemini. All right, the first card on your side here, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, Gemini, I'm feeling like, first of all, this card represents you, your energy right now, Gemini. You're feeling like a sigh of relief. Okay, I feel like this breakup or this relationship has been a burden to you, and you've carried that burden for a very long time. It took you a long time to let go of it, even though you knew it was a burden. You finally let go, and now there's like this big sigh of relief, this big, like your shoulders are not so tense, and there's you feel free. For me, this is feeling free of that burden. So for many of you, Gemini, the struggle and the conflict is over, and you're able to not have to worry about that anymore, and you're able to regain your strength and start rebuilding yourself and focusing more on you. I feel like this has been such a burden for you for so long. For some of you, you could have been in a relationship or marriage for 5 years, some of you 10 years, but I'm getting a lot of you, it's been around 5 years, and this this burden has finally come to an end, and you're relieved. Okay, the other person, they have the Six of Wands. I believe it is called rods in this deck. The Six of Rods in reverse. So you can see this rainbow here. This person once felt very happy towards you and very much in love with you, and that's all turned upside down now. Whatever was there between you that connected you, this rainbow, has been broken. But I feel like for this person, they're feeling a little bit of guilt. They may have, for a long time, blamed you for the problems that were going on. But now they're realizing that, you know, it takes two people to make a relationship work, and that they were just as guilty as you in not making things work. So there may be some guilt here, some lack of confidence, a fall from grace, if you will. If they did, if we go back to, you know, this Seven of Swords in reverse, if they did get caught cheating or, you know, stepping outside of the marriage or relationship, I feel like a lot of people found out about it and they're embarrassed. Their ego has been crushed and their self-esteem has been crushed. There could be some slander going on. They could be saying bad things about you, or to your friends or to your family even, and trying to make themselves look better. But I feel like that ship has sailed. Okay. Next card we have, Gemini, represents your emotions. Okay. And you have the Six of Cups reversed. This is a very interesting card. If you look at it in the upright, it looks like this. You can see this tree here, and there's all these branches underneath, and then there's the cups around it. But in the reverse, the branches are up here, or the roots are up here, where everyone can see them. And the tree with all the green leaves is underneath the ground. So Gemini, your world has turned upside down. everything that you knew is no longer. And you feel lost. You feel very, very lost emotionally. Even though it's a relief that there's no more fighting and arguing, there's some sadness here. There's definitely a lot of sadness. And a feeling like, I feel like you almost feel naked or bare, like, I'm getting like exposed for some of you, and not in the physical sense, but in the emotional sense. Like, you feel like your emotions have been exposed to the core, to the root, and it's not real pretty, you know? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of different colors to there. There's a lot of different roots going all different directions. I feel like there's anger, there's hurt, there's pain, there's sorrow, there's sadness, there's disappointment. There's so many emotions going on right now within you that it's just overwhelming. And you're kind of trying to stay hidden and trying to figure out how to deal with all of this. And it's going to take some time. It really is. It's definitely, you don't heal overnight over, you know, a breakup. It takes time. And you have to start somewhere. You have to start taking care of yourself and your needs. And for some of you, I feel like even though you've moved on physically from this person, you still feel stuck emotionally, okay? You still feel stuck in the past, and you still are missing them, and that's perfectly normal. You know, I always tell people that it's okay to miss something or someone, but not want to go back to that situation because you know it wasn't good for you. But it's okay to miss them. It's, you know, it's a part of the grieving process. So allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to experience the anger, the hurt, the pain. And that's the only way to really start to heal. Okay. The other person, Gemini, their emotions, they have the Hermit card. So I feel like they are not speaking to you, and they may have blocked you. They may have cut you off completely. They're in their shell. They're not wanting to deal with you or anybody, basically. They may be embarrassed. They may just be hurt. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This is the Virgo card. But I feel like they are looking for answers. They're looking to find out what exactly happened. And they may be doing some soul searching, some praying, just being very isolated and trying to look for answers as to how to start healing their own emotions. Okay, so your final card here is going to be the outcome for you. Okay, so you have the Three of Cups, Gemini. This is a beautiful card. With the Three of Cups, this to me speaks of emotional healing and also friendship. I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time with your friends, your family, those that you know you can trust, that are going to be there for you to support you. You're going to be just enjoying them, having fun, you know, relaxing, doing things that you enjoy doing. For some of you, you might be celebrating, and by celebrating, I feel like a lot of you are celebrating your freedom, that you're no longer in this burdensome relationship. And it feels good to be free and to not have all those arguments and that stress that you were dealing with for so many years. So this is a great card. I do feel like you're being more creative. You may be going out more and just trying to take your mind off of things, and the healing will come. You just have to take it day by day. Okay, so your romance angel card that you have is worth waiting for. And it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So I do feel like, Gemini, there is someone new coming in for you. You may know this person. This person might be someone from your past. This might be somebody new you're meeting. But it's going to be at the right time. So don't rush things. I feel like for a lot of you, this might be within the next 3 to 6 months that you will encounter this person. And I feel like it's going to be really good for you. I feel like you're going to want to start fresh and with a clean slate. Okay. So let's pull you an additional advice card for the month of February. I'm just going to shuffle these cards real quick, Gemini. Okay. Okay. The card you got, Gemini, is number 1, and it's called Strengthening Bonds. I grabbed the guidebook here. We're going to see what that says for you. All right, so the keywords here are stability, reality, grounded, and health. So this card is talking about grounding yourself, feeling more stable in yourself and your relationships, and also being realistic about what you can expect from others, and setting boundaries. What do you want in a relationship? What don't you want in a relationship? It says be consistent and clear in your actions and demand the same. And this can even go for friendships as well. I feel like your energy has been very scattered. You may have suffered from anxiety, worrying about things. So this is all about learning to ground yourself, Gemini, and you can Google that on some practices you can do for grounding. You can practice meditation. You can take a walk in nature and connect with the trees and the grass and just breathe in the fresh air. This is also talking about taking better care of yourself physically. I feel like some of you, your health has been poor, and that may have been due to stress. This is a time to gather your strength back up, start taking care of you, eating healthy, getting some exercise, grounding yourself. And if you do this, you're going to be able to strengthen yourself in all areas where someone new can come into your life, okay? So I think that's a great card and some great advice. So there you have your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I love to read about all of your personal situations, and if you have any questions, you can jot them down below. And if you would like a private reading, I would love to do that for you too. You can contact me for that. And thank you so much for watching. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please do so. And I hope you have a great rest of the month of February. And I will see you in March. Take care.